Walaikum salam. So what is a man-centered mindset? So it's pretty much the same thing as like being a pick-me. So it's when a woman centers her whole life around the attention and attraction of men. And instead of like forming her own personality or own identity, having her own interests, everything is about chasing men, or having men chase her. And if every single man that she comes in contact with doesn't chase her, she goes to like severe extremes to get their attention. And obviously this is super bad for a lot of reasons, because first off, she's not focusing on herself and her own goals and her own desires and her own dreams. She's focused on like collecting men. Second off, like this just leads to destructive tendencies in friendships. Like these type of women don't know how to form proper bonds with the other women around them. They end up just competing and getting really upset and really jealous when another woman around them is achieving male attention in any way. Like if one of their friends gets a boyfriend, or like Islamically like gets engaged or gets married, like they will lose their mind because they didn't get that. They didn't get that man. Their friend got a man. They get upset about it because the only thing they can think about is getting men, collecting men, getting the attention of men. And it's really unfortunate because it seems to be like what I would consider like a canon event for American women who are at least heterosexual to go through this stage of just like everything they do, everywhere they go, you know, how they look, how they form their personality, their interest is all like male-centered, man-centered. Like pretty much every single heterosexual American woman that I have met has either gone through this phase or is going through this phase. And I won't lie, when I was young, I went through this phase too. Like before I was religious, before I had my son, like there was a point in my life where the only thing that mattered to me was the attention of men. And it's super damaging. Like it really, like it messes up your life. Like it messes up your friendships. Like you lose focus of who you are, what your goals are. Like, you know, lose focus of your family and all of that. Like it really just can ruin your life if you don't get out of it quickly or you're not careful about what you're doing. And obviously it can put you in some really dangerous, you know, situations if you're going out all the time and going and chasing men and going home with men, especially men you don't know very well, or men that, you know, you don't know well enough to know if they're dangerous. Like you end up in some really dangerous situations, dangerous relationships. You know, all sorts of things can happen to you physically, mentally, emotionally. And also it genuinely makes the women around you hate you. Like women who are not male-centered, like who are past this or aren't like this at all, like they don't want to be around women like this because they're usually full of drama. There's always 10 boys that they've got drama with at the same time, and it's just kind of annoying to sit there and listen to it all the time. Or they're around women who are also in like man-centered mindsets, and they're all constantly competing with each other and, you know, backstabbing each other and chasing men like that the others are involved in, and it's just like really destructive.